Hi guys, it's me, Rocket with Rosa. Day 9 for me. Woohoo! Round of applause for me. Yay! I think it's really important to celebrate your victories, even if they are small, because that is what is going to keep you motivated. It is keeping me motivated. And I wanted to just talk to you guys today about, what my wake up call was. And, it's really easy for other people to judge you, or even you judge yourself too, honestly. And going into this, you're going to have a lot of doubters in you, or even a lot of people saying, why do you need to quit drinking? You don't have a problem. But the thing is that they don't know your struggle, and they don't know what you're going through. And because honestly, we tend to just kind of put our best face forward. We don't let people see like what's really going on. I know I don't. I'm really good at hiding it. And that's all part of my journey is, looking, kind of digging deeper. And it's really hard sometimes because a lot of times you don't really know why you're doing certain things until you dig deeper, until you think, oh my God, I've been like this like my whole life and I didn't realize it. And it's just like a series of events that happen, and then you hit rock bottom. And for everybody, it's different. So I wanted to share what happened for me. So for me, and this, just happened recently. For me, it was my son, who is 10 years old and I adore. He's my little mini-me. And for me, it was him, and it wasn't the first time that he came, telling me in the morning, basically, what I did the night before. And this is really hard for me to admit, to talk about, but this is why I'm here, is I'm going to use this platform to talk about the tough things, because this is part of my recovery, because I want this to be a forever thing for me this time. So the first time I should have woken up, I feel like, but I didn't. I thought I can control it still. So the first time he came to me and in the morning and he said, "Mom, do you remember what you did last night?" And I said, "No, what did I do?" And he said, "You scared me." And I said, "Why?" And he said, "Well, you came into my room," and I'm assuming it was, I've been drinking obviously, but I think I came into his room to probably put him to bed, and I probably laid with him a little bit, which is generally what I do. And, but he said I fell asleep on his bed and he could not wake me. And he ran into my room, which I wasn't there though, crying, and my husband, I think at that time he had gone to bed, and he came in crying and said, "I can't wake up, Mom." And he tried and he couldn't wake me up. And I guess when I did wake up, I was just crying and crying, for some reason. And I don't even remember any of this. I only remember waking up the next day. So I scared my son. And then the second time, was actually the last day that I drank, which was on February 5th. That I really, I guess, scared him, because I promised him after that incident before, that I would not drink that much, that I wouldn't get so drunk. And then I remember him always having anxiety about it. Like, he was like, "Mom, don't get drunk again like you did that one time." And so anyway, I came home from the bar. We watched the Super Bowl at the bar, at a pizza place, local pizza place. And the last thing I remember was sitting at the bar. And actually, I didn't remember this until recently. We were sitting talking to a friend of my husband's. And I kind of remember going in and out. And I was almost falling. I guess I was falling. And he kept catching me. So I guess at that point, we had to like go home, you know. And then that's the last thing I remember. And I remember waking up the next day, and I just knew something happened, and I didn't know what. And again, like these aren't like horrible things, but like I just feel like they are bad enough for me to just know that I'm not in control. So I just knew I did something bad because the next day my husband wasn't really talking to me much, which usually happens after I've drank and not remembered and blacked out. So anyway, you know, I guess what happened is I had gotten home and we gotten some pizza for my son to eat, like 2 pieces of pizza. And we gotten home, and I guess I was really drunk, of course, and I guess I grabbed a piece of my son's pizza, which I'm not really supposed to eat pizza with cheese, like certain pizza with cheese, and because I don't eat cheese or gluten, so my pizzas are very specific. You know, I can't just go around eating pizza, but I did.